Hi, my name is Diendre, and I'm a senior at Bothell High School. Throughout the course of my childhood, my family moved around a lot. We moved from the Philippines to Guam to Bellevue, then to Bothell. We did this all during a financial downturn as my dad followed job opportunities across different places. Throughout these moves, I needed to adapt and adjust to find my niche. Kids tend to figure out different ways to connect at school, whether it be music or a sports team or a club, and we want to find that thing that we're good at, that we enjoy, with people who get it. It's what makes us feel like we belong in our community. For me, Bothell Science Olympiad was that important connection. Participating in Science Olympiad has helped me meet a lot more people who go to our school, including some people who I probably would have never talked to otherwise. I actually used to be extremely antisocial and I would have never considered giving a speech, so getting close to this group of people has helped me become more confident in my interactions with them. I'm more willing to ask teachers questions or approach my classmates to offer or receive help, and I've become more connected and comfortable with the people who go to our school. Every day, I count down the hours until I can work in Science Olympiad. In the team, I've developed my studying skills, I've been introduced to interesting new scientific subjects, and I've done significantly self-motivated work, which developed my interest in research. Most importantly, I became part of the team's supportive family. When I joined the varsity team, our team's advisor, Miss Gard, challenged me to become more assertive. So I took this mission to heart and I broke up my introverted habits as I coordinated meetings, tutored partners, and even helped run tournaments. I learned how to collaborate with a diverse group of people, helping me establish lasting friendships with my teammates. In Science Olympiad, as a member of the varsity team, I have a lot of medals, from regional competitions to national level invitationals at places like MIT or UC Berkeley. I competed in a wide variety of events relating to scientific fields like optics or programming. In addition to these experiences, I was also able to go to a national competition with my team, where we represented the state of Washington. I really enjoyed the opportunity to participate in higher level tests and demonstrate my skill at competition. Actually, I'd like to share one of my favorite small events from nationals with you. It's kind of interesting because usually you'd expect to hear more about the competition experience, like how hard the tests were or how scary the proctors were, but I was able to experience this special behind the scenes moment. I'm happy to be able to share this story with you today because you are the reason that I was able to be there. So at the National Science Olympiad competition, my partner, Chime, and I had completed the finishing touches on the thermometer that we made. For context, we were about to be scored based on how accurate it was. So, we checked the wiring of our LED screen, we adjusted the code that converted voltage measurements into temperature values, and we tidied up the appearance of our probe. Like all the little details that go into making a perfect project. Now all that was left to do was to wait for the evaluation to begin. Unfortunately, we ended up waiting for hours. That was a little longer than we thought it would take. There were at least a dozen other teams waiting with us, and there was a tense, awkward atmosphere because everyone was standing separately and silently. It was the national competition after all. Everyone was in fierce competition with each other, resulting in most people being a little wary of interaction. As I looked around the silent room, I knew that the team's insistence on avoiding each other could seem pretty intense, but I knew how shy I used to be. Maybe they were shy too. So I decided to take action in a way that surprised everyone, including me. I convinced Chime to join me as I introduced myself to everyone in the room. We shared our names, the school we went to, and the events we participated in. We asked people how they were doing and how they felt they'd do in competition. We asked each team as many questions as we could and made sure to bid them good luck before greeting the next team. This was kind of a shock because usually in competition, our team in particular is super serious and we don't really have a lot of time to talk to other teams. Chime and I were able to meet a lot of different people. We even befriended some of our competitors and we gave each other little bits of advice for events. I truly enjoyed the opportunity to compete in a more intense level of difficulty at nationals, but also be able to meet even more people with the same passions as me. But without you, I wouldn't have been able to be there. My family asked for assistance in paying to go to nationals. Because you see, we're a family of 6, and it wasn't just me. My dad and my sister also needed to go. My dad, Dindo, is a volunteer with Science Olympiad, and he helps out a lot with the logistics. whether it's helping run tournaments, driving teammates to tournaments, or transporting students to events at the tournament. My dad always plays an important role in our tournament participation. He does this all as a volunteer and as the main provider for our family at the same time. He gives up work hours to make sure that our team participates successfully. At nationals particularly, my dad ended up helping supervise our team when we traveled around. He helped organize food, and he drove people to different places and was even responsible for driving people to events at the tournament on time. I can't really imagine what would happen if he weren't there. My sister Keon also needed to go because she was another vital member of the team. Not only did she compete in a new event that was exclusive to nationals, but she also helped other teammates prepare in a wide variety of events, from forensics to mousetrap vehicles. At nationals, I did 7 events for my team. I did astronomy, circuit lab, detector building, experimental design, geologic mapping, and water quality. I was basically responsible for about a third of our team's events. It would have been near impossible for the team to find a replacement who could do all my events with the same prowess as I did. I also had formed a great friendship with all the members of the team, so it wouldn't really feel like a complete team without me there. So I think you can understand why we all needed to be there, but that cost would have been too much for our family to handle. So we asked for help, and through the North Shore Schools Foundation, we received the financial assistance that we needed. That's because of all of you. Thank you for your support in helping me to get to the national competition, an experience that I had earned along with my teammates, but my family couldn't really afford. It would have been odd not to participate after working with that group of people for so long. Nationals was the culmination of several months, even years of hard work. Now, as the captain of the reigning state champions, I'm able to support other students on the team in whatever ways I can as they prepare for competition. My experiences in Science Olympiad have given me the confidence to contribute to the community. Your support has given me valuable experiences that will carry me forward. In Science Olympiad, I've learned to become more resourceful and better at creative problem solving, so I've been looking for future opportunities where these qualities are pretty important. Beyond high school, I've become pretty interested in computer science because of the logic and creativity needed to do well, and I've also been interested in working on research at college. Thank you for supporting me, and I know that there are many other students in our district who work hard, push themselves, and want to compete at the highest levels along with their peers, but they would be held back by their financial circumstances. Other students like me who just need financial help can overcome that barrier because of your support. Thank you so much.